I come up to the Palestinian protest little convoy that's going on. Well, I'm driving away, and as I'm driving away, I've got my window down, and all you hear is death to Canada, death to Canada, death to Canada. I'm sorry. Go back to your fucking country and fight there and get the fuck out of ours.
Folks, we have another Canadian who's upset with the pro-Palestinian movement because that is what they do. They piss people off, and the mainstream media will not show you the clips that I show you on this channel. This gives you access into how your day-to-day people think. I'm the other Barack. I'm coming to you from Melbourne, Australia. We will be back in the Holy Land early next week. And if you are brand new to my channel, welcome. I provide a boots-on-the-ground reality of what is going on in this war in the Middle East. Please take a few seconds, press that subscribe button and press that bell icon so that you don't miss out on any of the videos. We put out 3 to 4 pieces of content a day here. Let's get into today's clip.
Good evening, everyone. I'm extremely pissed off fucking Canadian right about now. I'm driving home from work in Edmonton, Alberta, and I come up to the Palestinian protest little convoy that's going on. Well, I'm driving away, and as I'm driving away, I've got my window down, and all you hear is death to Canada, death to Canada, death to Canada. I'm sorry. Go back to your fucking country and fight there and get the fuck out of ours if you hate our country so fucking much. Sorry, not sorry. I'm a fucking very, very, very patriot Canadian. And I'm sorry, after what I just fucking went through on my way home, fuck you and fuck your Palestinian fucking protests. Have a great day.
You know, I've been covering a lot of people like her in the United States, in Canada, in the UK. I believe I've even gotten somebody from Australia at this point. I need you all to remember that it took up until this point, which is now the tipping point for these people who in the beginning didn't really have any skin in the game of what is going on in the Middle Eastern conflict. They didn't have any skin in the game because A, they don't have access to the information, B, they don't have access to information that they feel like that they can trust, C, they're getting access to information, bombardments from both the Israel side, the Palestinian side, and D, they live 5,500, 6,000, 7,000 miles away, so they don't really care. Not having the right information, not knowing the truth, and primarily not really caring enough, which you can't blame them for, is going to lead to most people throughout the first 12, 14, 16, 18 months not really saying much. You would have sprinkled in people here and there who decide to go on their own journey of learning more about the conflict, understanding more about the history, learning more about Palestinians, learning more about Israelis and Jews and Muslims, and that's great. Most people haven't really been mobilized to do that. Most people have felt it is and seen and witnessed what happens on the internet and social media for people to just be divided just by sharing a 60-character tweet and what it can do for your personal relationships, your work relationships, what it could do for your career. You've seen people lose jobs. There's Hollywood, there's everything. I mean, starting from some place across the ocean to what has seeped its way overseas into fundamental changes in real people's lives is fucking insane to think about. You need that context to understand why then a lot of people have chosen not to say anything. But the reason I knew this was going to happen, what we're seeing now, more of her in all the places I just mentioned, plus many others, they had a shelf life. The pro-Palestinian movement had a shelf life for how long they would exist as this liberation movement doing good for humanity until the truth came out. The truth is that their wokeism fascist agenda, which is funded by people who don't have good intentions, is coming out sharing the truth right now to people, because they're going into the street literally saying death to Canada in the streets of Canada, and they're going out to America saying death to America in the streets of America, burning American flags in America. What other transparency do you need from a movement? They're not hiding anything, and they're opening up the closet. Come take a look. This is what we do. And then we go and talk to people in a way that isn't probably the nicest, who don't believe in what we believe. And that's called a cult. It's called a fascist cult movement. that is willing to go as far as violence, terror, intimidation, fear, to do all these things to get people to think that what they're doing isn't right and that the system is all broken and that they need to rip it up from the bottom up. More people like her exist in the world, and more people like her will continue to pop out. I promise you. I don't make promises much on this channel. I promise you. I'm finding them come up on my platform, meaning my feed, TikTok, X, etc., more and more on a regular basis. That's because that they've had it. They've had it because the only alternative is for them to shut up, and that's not possible because that is her home turf. The pro-Palestinian movement has attempted to colonize other people's homes and turfs and streets, and it will never work. You're seeing it now. It's kind of like tug of war. The pro-Palestinian movement had a firm grip on that rope in the beginning. It was tugging, bro. There are a lot of people on this side who are starting to pull. And that weight is going to get heavier and heavier the more that they fuck up. That's because their intention has never been healthy. That never, ever works. It does not matter. I've been saying this. Go back to my videos. This was inevitable. And these are the pains now starting to expose themselves. These wounds are opening up. They're coming out. And it's amazing to see. Kol hakavod for all these people. Here is a note for me. The links down below in the description to help this channel grow. I love all of you. Shabbat shalom. Here we go. Here are 4 ways you can help us grow if you believe in our mission. On Buy Me a Coffee and PayPal, you can directly contribute to helping this message grow and reach more people across the world. If you want to join the inner circle, join our Patreon with different tiers, and of course, our Discord community, which is free with people from all across the world. The links to every single one are in the description. And last but not least, to the other Brock community, I love you. Ani ohev otchem. I'll see you guys next time.